Okay, and here's Riedel's Jumper's Run from Sunday. And see, hopefully you watched Misty's videos first, and got my comments there. But you already look different. Your strides are short and choppy. Your arm movements are sort of choppy. And I understand this dog is faster, and so your running is going to look different because it has to, because she's faster. But I also think that you can, in your head, just sort of try to think about calming down about it a little bit. And I think it will come through in your handling. So here you try a blind, and it's late. With her, because it seems that she has an okay start line. Now, I don't know if you released her here or not, but with her, if you're on a course and it's like this, where you're doing jumps 1 and 2 and they're pretty straight in front of each other like this, you should probably plan on leading out beyond 1, okay, because she's that much faster. And if you were trying to do a blind between these two jumps over here, you needed to be farther ahead than where you were, okay? Because, now Wendy's going to be in our way, but your dog is right here. You pretty much needed to be over here doing your blind cross right now, okay? Because here your dog has landed off the double. She's taking a stride. And now she's lifting off for that next jump. Oh no, she took 2 strides. Okay, so she took a stride. She takes another stride that we can't really see. And here she's lifting off. The stride before where your dog is now, you needed to be over here doing your blind cross. Okay, so now your dog is lifting off. She can't do anything about how she's going to land, how she's going to take this jump, etc., etc. And the way your motion is in your shoulders, you're actually cueing that non-winged yellow jump right there. So she lands. She actually looks at you because you do turn your shoulders, and she is looking at you because she senses that. But she can't do anything about where she's landing, because back here you were cueing this. You weren't cueing this. So when she lands, she's landing beyond you almost. You see that? And she can't really do anything about it. And then you get her over that okay, considering what happened. I mean, she didn't give you a bunch of crap for that, basically, is what I'm saying. And then, because this cross was sort of messed up, and you're stuck back here trying to get her over this jump, you weren't able just to sort of keep moving out to this jump, which, you know, sort of causes a little bit of issue here. But you're also peeling away. Your path is like way back here. And on these pinwheels, you really need to go in here, Kathy. I mean, even if it means that later on in the course, you're going to have to do a rear cross where maybe you want to do a front. I mean, you have got to support this stuff and get in there and help her out with that, okay? Because she's going to get a lot of frustration from this sort of thing if you're sort of peeling back and your path is pretty shallow, but you're expecting her to come all the way out here, okay? I mean, maybe in a few more years you can do that, but right now she's not really there yet. And see, you were already cutting over here. So she spun there because you decelerated. I'm not sure why you decelerated. Because I think that this just goes in this big long path over here to the weaves. So you should have just been like running your heart out down this line, like as fast as you can run down this line. But in here you sort of decelerate, and she just responds to that like instantaneously. It's amazing. Just like here, you decelerated here because you're trying to help her get into the weaves, and so she curls and she comes into you. And you get her to do the weaves, and then this part is fine. It's like as long as you keep moving, she's fine. So watch your videos with Misty and think about where your head is when you're running Misty, and draw on that when you run Riedel. Okay?